So Harmony's definitely been meta for countless months now. However, I haven't had a chance to play a couple new cards that were dropped in the last expansion. So Dana and Quirixis, these are things that I've been meaning to play. It's just that the deck obviously was so strong and it was so overplayed that I didn't want to contribute to it. But now that it's settled down a little bit, it's my time to go in and play these new cards. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to be talking about the strengths of the deck. I'm going to be showing you guys 6 games with live commentary for reference today, and I want to talk about the downsides of the deck, where the deck lacks, and how to beat the deck as well. So if we're looking at it here, there's a lot of high-end cards that we need to play in order to win. The problem is, if we start putting in things like Oniromancy, then we lose a lot of value from cards like Dana and Quirixis because it just wouldn't work. And I feel like a Heat Wave or some kind of Tall Punish is really important in a deck like this, just because we have a lot of engines, but we don't have a lot of control. So again, you take out a couple of these, you put in Oniro, you're losing tons of points. You don't do it, now you're left with the problem of having to draw your cards. And if you guys are cursed like me, you already know I don't draw cards when I need them. So that's something that we just have to live with a deck like this. And I put Curse Scroll in because we can draw a card of choice and put a card from our hand to the bottom of the deck. So ideally we're looking for Saskia early on because Saskia is going to help us thin out. So if we go first in round 1, we take Saskia off the Curse Scroll if we don't draw her, and then we can save Call of the Forest if we have that in hand for one of the things that we might need later in order to win the game. Don't go crazy and spend this if you can't, right? Just save it. So we take Saskia, we try to play a nice deep round 1 if we can, obviously thinning out some of these bronzes, right? And then that being said, we have the 1 extra tutor, so hopefully if Saskia goes well, we can get 3 thins off of her, and then we get this here, and then we just draw proper, hopefully, and we're doing pretty well. So the archetype is Harmony, so it's going to be revolving around Harmony, okay? And with Harmony here, boost self by 1 or the specified amount whenever you play a Scoia'tael unit whose primary category is unique among all units in your deck. So essentially what we're doing is we're putting out a tag. So, for example, a fledgling, and then we're putting out a different tag, and then this will boost by 1. We're putting out a different tag, and then this will boost by 1, and that's how we're engineering, right? We have a lot of cards that have Harmony in the deck, so we have the fledglings, we have the rangers, we have the Etherian. What I like about this card, and what I like to do, is get it down early, because this can infuse an allied unit with Harmony. So, if the card already has Harmony, to answer your question, it gets Harmony 2. If it already has Harmony 2, it's going to be Harmony 3, right? If it doesn't have Harmony at all, it's going to get Harmony. So, that's just a way of turning something like the token that comes off of Mysteries of Loch Fane that doesn't have Harmony, or maybe something like Peller or the Chariot, again, that don't have Harmony, into an engine. So really like getting these down early and playing around that, and, you know, just kind of following the curve. If you have a bunch of Dryads out there, wait till you get all your Dryads out there, and then play something else, you know, if you can. Now, Saskia interrupts that a little bit because she might be pulling out tags and preventing slams from happening, but that's really where the Chameleon comes in to shine, because with this card here, deploy infuse self with a random Scoia'tael primary category that you don't control. Okay, so we automatically get a proc on everything, even if Saskia thinned out a bunch of stuff at the wrong time. And then we can replay self and reduce own base power by 1. So what that means is we get a Harmony proc every turn off this card. If you guys don't know, I was the one to reveal this card when it came out. And yeah, it's my first card reveal. Pretty sick card. And I like how much synergy it has with a deck like this. Now, I wanted to put in a bunch of value engines. I didn't put in the sentries because I think that they're better when you're playing guerrilla tactics. And I'm talking about this one here, okay? Also, you get unconditional value of these, but this is pretty conditional. So if you play this in a short round 3, it feels horrible, right? So we went a little bit different on the movement package. If I was playing guerrilla tactics, you know that these would probably go in, right? That's pretty much how it goes. And because we're proccing Harmony so many times with the Chameleon and with all the different things, right, it plays into Lake Guardian for an endgame type play. So with this one here, not only does it have Harmony, but the Harmony is also triggered in hand and deck. So you have to think about that, okay? If we have this in our bottom deck and we're waiting to play it late game, and we're proccing Harmony every time we play something, and if we get a bunch of Chameleons out there, we start slamming these turn after turn, this should play for 15 plus points. It's not unheard of to play this for 20 points if everything goes correctly. So really good value for 8 provisions, great payoff. Again, Percival, another great option, inexpensive, great payoff. This did get answered quite a lot to offering maybe a patch or two ago. Everyone was teching in one of these when the card got the rework. However, it started to settle down quite a bit. So Percival's feeling better now than he was before. Makes for a great enslaved target, so you got to be careful against Nilfgaard, but you could say that about the whole deck. Now, we also have a little bit of control in the way of the Weeping Willow, and with the Rangers, of course, we have the poison option. If we don't need the poison option, or it gets bricked or whatever the case, Weeping Willow is always great to play on melee because we're boosting self by the number of unique primary categories among units you control. So this is going to be something that you play towards the end of the round if you're going to be using it on the melee boost, right? Especially after scenario, we get the extra boost, puts it to 6. If I'm not mistaken. So that's going to be easier to keep on the board and plays around the 5-point removal that you might see, right? Another big one here is Dana, of course, right? I don't usually play Dana in round 1, but you can if you have nothing else, right? It just really impacts the way that you play in a round 1 if you play her in round 1, but you can get a ton of carryover in your hand if you like. What I like to do is play Dana round 2 or 3 after I've got a round under my belt. So being able to boost the lowest powered allied unit of each Scoia'tael primary category you control by 2 is massive. If we're playing in a scenario, we've got the Lockbane Convergence. You can imagine how many extra tags we can get from that type of thing and from our leader and all types of stuff. So she plays for, I would say, plus 20 points, right? Whenever you play a Scoia'tael unit, primary category you don't control, boosted by 2, it just at least 20 points, right? And then Corax's perfect card to save going into round 3 or going into the round that you have your scenario, because whenever you play another relic, spawn and play Lockbane Converge. So again, we take this and we can then play her after. That's a relic, so we're going to be getting another Converge. And then we play the Leader Slam, we're going to be getting another Converge. I've seen versions going around with more play on relics. I think that this card gets removed because people are scared that after 2 more are coming. So you often just, you know, they go target this instead of something else, and I think I'm willing to have that trade. One thing that you might consider is putting Iroquois in the deck, but I like to have Heatwave in that place, and there really isn't anything else that I would rather play. So Iroquois feels kind of expensive here. You know, sometimes it's going to pull out Dana when you don't want it, when you'd rather have Saskia in round 1, so you know how it is, right? So hopefully that explains the deck. It's just jamming points. It's just tons and tons of fun, to be honest. It was actually pretty fun. I enjoy Harmony quite a bit. Harmony was one of the oldest archetypes that I played, and it was back in the days where we had the Waters of Broccolon. I think there's still 11 provisions, but hopefully one of these days these get either a rework or a buff, just something to make this playable and other things not. But you can argue if this goes any less expensive, then this deck just is way overtuned, so I can understand why it's either one or the other. But that's pretty much it, guys. If you enjoy the content that you see today, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're pushing 15k subs, guys. We're working on it strong. We're gonna make a good start to 2023. I know we're in March, so better late than never. But yeah, let's get into the games, guys, and I'll see you soon with another video. Alright, we got Tactical Decision coming up here next. That's probably Renfrey. Whenever I see the soldiers clog the deck, it's kind of what I'm looking at right away. Howler might actually be good here. Could be cultists. Some around 1's kind of weird. Maybe it's a Dana round 1, I don't know.
No good wine will come from here.
Maybe it's not. They're already sitting on 14 points. Play it smart. Play it smart. Try to do the harmony curve and then just get out if it gets kind of ugly. I'm telling you, it's Renfrey. The Rune Mage kind of confirms my thoughts. Been seeing some Renfrey decks go around that just use the soldiers to thin, and it doesn't always work out. And the tacticals just so that they don't have to focus on drawing anything important. They can just do it early whenever it's a point slam. I think I'm just allowed to do this. I don't want to spend too many harmony cards because of the fear of not drawing enough with scenario, but you know what? I think we're more than fine just provided the hand that we have. When Anthurian infuses something and then it gets locked, it feels even worse if the card already had harmony, so I'm lucky that it's not the case here. I think we have to just go with the flow here. Just get the engine down before the harmony proc. I don't know. I think engine decks are just more fun. You know what I mean? I think I could play this, yeah? Like, no satisfaction of just, like... Okay. So, I'm kind of slowing down, right? We have a couple engines out there. It's decent. I think I can get away with playing maybe one more. Here's the thing, though. If I play, let's say I get 5 points on the first turn, right? 5, well, it'll be 6. 28. Then they pass on me, and then I don't proc harmony, and then I'm stuck taking like a 5-point heat wave, or like playing this. So if anything, it's probably better that we just defend the bleed and not get caught, because I think that they're going to be planning on the tempo pass. This is what they're really hoping for, so yeah, it is what it is. No Saskia makes it so that we can't really push in the round. I'm probably not going to get her this game, right? At least I drew scenario. Look, if I could survive a bleed and have Saskia for round 3, let's say I get like 5 card round 3, that's actually pretty good. I'll deal. The thirst. We just play scenario to defend. I don't even mind. It adds up pretty quick. So, if I defend card at the cost of scenario, it's really valuable. I think it did its job. That's an easy heat wave. So far, only units, right? Oh, 22 points, 1 turn, unconditional. Okay, go home. It's gonna be what now? Watch, they're gonna get a... Which engine? Ah, they're all gross. Okay, so... We'll do single turn proc because we're down so hard. We gotta be careful about our placement. Let's see. Oh my gosh. What a lottery play. We don't even need to put sentries in the deck, man. I feel sick. That's the wrong one. That is the wrong one, my friend. You're gonna regret that pretty soon.
Yeah, I work for the police. Better than working for humans.
Sheesh. They're gonna play Renfrey, destroy an 8? Oh, okay.
Reality is that which
Let's try to stop that if we can.
not go away.
I don't know how you keep going with this. I don't think Triss is enough, man. Renfrey, destroy an 8. Watch.
Yeah, it's Batiste. Go ahead.
It's just what 8 do you destroy? We have 1 engine, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you got 2. Yeah. Here comes the 7. They're just a better gamer. You know what I thought of that's disgusting? Okay, Igni doesn't work like that. It's gonna be 14. I'm so happy. Imagine getting 2 12s. It's like, how hard are they gonna force it though?
I'll do what I can.
We take it here so we get the 2 extra tags off that. Please don't have Igni, please, please, please. $84. We hit it for the heat wave, I'm sure. Okay, they defended. They get 4 points of carryover, but you have to understand, man. If I get Saskia, they're done. It's over. I don't like this lottery thing. That's the only issue I have with this deck. I guess that's what keeps it tame, right? It's strong, really strong, but it has at least one thing about it that's just not good, like that good, you know? This is gonna boost by, yeah. Whatever. Like, it's a handful of gold cards, but there is 2, we miss 1, whatever. I'm not even gonna... I think they're just gonna cram a couple Nausicaas and try to win that way. Boring. I don't want to go tall base power. I'm just gonna play it like that. Yo, if I can snipe that 7, get a little extra boost on the Saskia. That's doing nothing. I don't care about that at all. Come on.
Your next move shall be your last.
You have to expect that they have Igni, right? That's so cheap. Hit it. Oh, they're gonna hit. Wait. Okay, 23 points. We're okay. So goodbye to this. We're actually losing the card. That's cool. And then they're going to get... Yeah, they might actually win off the pole. Like, this is kind of... Oh, I just threw a point. Ah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. It's going to get reset anyways.
My eyes are up here.
They... To think they're going to win this off some... Okay, good. Such a stupid deck. Don't mean to be negative, but... Alright, we got Tactical Decision coming up here. Next. Just played against them. Same deck. They go first. I don't remember the card back, but I'll have to look back. It could just very well be the same thing. Saskia in hand round 1's good. I want to have depth in the round, right? Purify can make a difference if they have locks for an engine. I'm willing to bet that they do. I think I'm actually going to put this back. Decent. Same opener, too. Empty board Blightmaker. Oh, that's different.
Your next move shall be your last.
Why did it have to be that Dryad? Why not the other one?
Without hesitation.
That's so cool, man.
I spend more time passing cards than I do eating it.
That's sick. Okay, so we're gonna get there, all right? We're gonna get there. They're gonna... Okay, here's the thing. If I take Peller now, then we don't get value out of the Percival at all, right? Because they're just gonna go back and lock it again. So we gotta be careful about this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the Chariot, I think, so that we don't thin out the other Chariot. We start focusing on what's important. We can bait out the other lock. Maybe it's gonna be on the Ranger. Then we'll take the Peller. And that should put me in a decent spot. I just hope that they don't pass, because this is my Saskia round, and I need it. Yo, hit that lock. There we go. There we go. I wonder what's more points in the long run. Probably just...
Lost spirit devoid of name, depart now out
Probably
veil
just
of pain.
that. Keep playing. Oh, Renfree player.
As you command.
So we have Beast, Gnome, Dryad. Okay, we're definitely gonna get a Witcher out of this. And a Dwarf. So we gotta be careful here.
One more thing.
Wow, as if they have that many points, and there's like literally just slam on the board. Just kill the faction.
The Emperor shall be proud
Doof,
of
doof.
his sons.
That's annoying. I can't play in further, so what I think I'm going to do here, honestly, is take the Berserker, and so that we thin out the cat, and then just play for the late game. Because, yeah, like, look at this lead. And this is just enough to have them stay in it. You know what, though? If I play the second cat, the second cat's going to play for a lot of points, and they don't know that we don't have a response to it. I need to get out Triss. If I can get out Triss, that's really good. Here.
That's right. I like fighting with style.
Yo. They're going to panic, yep.
I'll do what I can.
76. Now, do they have any sort of... You know what? You know what? I don't think we're going to be getting a better heat wave. Oh, why did I throw? Oh, no, no, no. It works. It works. It works. Right? Right? Nah, it doesn't resolve. It basically resolves at a different time. That's annoying. I lost a point by just whatever. What I wanted was round control, and that's what I have, so I don't feel too bad about it. Harmony. Harmony. We played the other one. We don't need this one. We just need it for damage, maybe. You know? There's a lot that I want. Here. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, man. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna push.
Of course, as you wish, master.
Okay, let's get it. Here. I'm giving myself just a little bit of time here. I'm trying to see if it's worth it. I think we're gonna do double and then just hit it with the, yeah, see the nerves.
My men know the meaning of sacrifice.
What do they have left? They have that play?
And thwarter, my lord. Not too like
Okay. Don't, of course you get the run for you. It's gonna be something ridiculous too, like
Go ahead.
damage and then split 6. Okay. Whenever you pass 4. I just have to jam it, guys. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Wow. I can do bleeding for 4 on that unit's row.
Blindfold, whatever for.
Yeah, I see you, fear. See the fear. Nice battle prep. No, please. Oh wait, what?
My name? I don't recall. Look what the werecap dragged in. Black Tuan Nilfgaard.
Nice.
I live to serve.
Cool deck. And we got White Frost coming up here next. If it's not Renfrey, it's Frost, man. Every single... You know, this used to be wholesome, but it's just... I don't know. Meh. You know? Poison doesn't do a whole lot in this match. Really, it doesn't. I'm just glad that I don't go first. They love abusing the coins, so... That's probably the heat wave. Really. If you think about it, that is probably the heat wave.
So apparently turquoise has become fashionable again. Can you believe it?
Here, I'm gonna sit back in this chair. What I like about the new chair is that it doesn't squeak. We'll just sort of tempo here, see what happens.
Scum. I prefer elves, dwarves.
No. Okay, that's not horrible. We gotta do something here though. Saskia is gonna die, unfortunately. How do we save her?
The vesh feathers are from hens.
We don't. We probably don't. Maybe they're not. No, they're smart enough. Yeah. What a bully. What a bully. Like, stop.
Topaz, ruby, sapphire, any ye desire.
Let me know, guys, if you've played Rage 2. I recently bought a Steam key for Rage 2, and it was $3. And, I got the game for free a couple years ago on Epic, but I don't like playing games on Epic. I like playing games on Steam, and I know it's really posh, but it's just the way it is, honestly. I just find Epic, I'll launch them, I'll play them a couple times, they get lost in the sea of free games that I got that I don't care about, and then, you know, they're gone forever. So, that was the case, and so I rebought it because it was $3, and I'm like, you know, that's coffee money, and I could probably enjoy this game. I just didn't really get a chance to get into, and you know, I cranked the graphics up on the new GPU, and it's actually kind of sweet. I gotta admit though, the shooting is kind of awkward. It feels very... it's a little choppy, but yeah, we're talking about like an open world, wasteland, post-apocalyptic, you know, base capturing, looter shooter. Stop giving me so much frost.
The world will at last be cleansed.
I think this is the play. I don't believe I can go much further than this. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're doing. I'm just glad leader's out of the way. Saskia was played. Heatwave was played. I feel like we traded so-so. These are big point makers. This was, you know, something that would have been much better at a long round, right? Poison doesn't do much for me here. We'll just dump these and hope they don't push, something like that. You know, I feel like we're supposed to keep one, just in case they slam Pretty Boy, then we can just kill it off, yeah? Yeah, man, predictable. Stop.
Leave while you still stand.
Please don't have a Purify, that would suck. Some of them don't have Taskmaster. I think they're trying to roll it off Auburn right now, that's why they're taking so long. Yeah, good.
Behold our new home.
A fitting gift for our king.
They're trying to BD it. I don't think they're going to get a 2-0. I don't really need to defend the card, I don't think. Like, we'll just try and preserve what we've got. Maybe it's playing Chameleon so we get the biggest trade-off. Yeah. Well, actually, here. That's
One more
fine.
feather and we're done.
25. If I can get out Wrath in this round, I'm feeling pretty good. I just hope they don't have Ternalia in hand. They don't have much left. It's crazy how a deck that has so many effective bronzes doesn't really have like a lot of gold cards to be afraid of. I think that's why they made Qcento so powerful, just because they got lazy with it. What are you thinking?
Bring home. Quench your thirst.
This is going to be a knockout for sure. Watch me just not draw anything and lose. I'll probably just pull Peller, this, and this or something stupid. Okay, please. Of course. Look, I did my due diligence to leave a couple Harmony cards left in the deck, and that's what I get. Hopefully we can get an Intimidation pass or something like that.
When will you play Apex?
It's gonna have to be this here, and then we're just gonna get them up like the biggest proc, and that's just the way it is, I guess. I think we still win just based on the fact that they have nothing. Right? I'm starting to think that maybe we should start playing like the scenario earlier on in the game if we have it. And just not using, like, we definitely just win, but you know what I'm trying to say. It sucks. Like, we get a lot of points off this, but if we had the last Harmony proc, we would have had 45 points, I think. Coming up next, we have off the books Syndicate. It's kind of nice to see some of this back in circulation, believe it or not. If someone knows how to play it well, it's kind of scary. So remember what I said in one of the last games here, that why don't we try playing scenario early? This could be a time where maybe that's appropriate. Because I don't know if they're devotion or non-devotion. Chances are they're devo because it's a net deck, but still, we'll see. I think this goes. It's hard to say, man. I could probably just win the round off the back of Saskia, so it's tempting. But if they have, okay, if they have a brawler and they just play the brawler and that's that, then we're in trouble. That's probably going to be the best heat wave I get in the entire match, if I'm being honest. It's a spender, it's boosted, they bring it back with Hemmelfart. I think it's just worth it. In this matchup, I found that heat waving a bronze, whether it be that or the little bird, it just feels the best. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Saskia pulls a 5, it comes out at 9, let's say. 1. You know what, though? I think I'm just going to take this. It tempos. Honestly, I could play some bronzes to curve it as well. And I don't feel too guilty about it because, look, I get the poison up here. Yeah. Maybe we try something like that. We'll take Antherian's 2 status. They hit the 3 there. We gotta make it so they can't pass. Do I ever just...
While you
Do I
still
bluff
stand.
it? Or do I just actually hit for damage? That's a big thing. Maybe... Let's just do that. And we'll just infuse whatever we play. Because there might be a line where I actually go and take call for a poison. But I don't think it's worth it, given that we have so many golds that we didn't draw. So if I can not do that, that's cool. That's annoying. Okay, so they're poison package. Maybe. Maybe they're bluffing. Why don't I just play another one? Oh! Now we don't have to pretend. Now we do not have to pretend.
Don't blame me.
Oh, damn it.
Blame bloody society.
Just try to get the engines out. I think we're leading by a decent amount here. If they can complete that poison, I'm in trouble. But they did roll it off the vendor, right? So it's not like they have it in hands. Classy, how you doing, man? Just recording some gameplay for YouTube, you know? Trying to get some time in. I figured I'd throw up a stream in the meantime if you guys are bored, wanted to hang out. So if I don't get back to the chat quick enough, that's why. It's no personal thing. I tried to put it in the title. But we'll chat between games for sure. We got Siggy coming down here, and honestly, do we care? That's some of the biggest tempo for round 3, right? Just getting out that 2 cards, 1 turn, drill coming down. Ah, is it even enough? It's barely enough to get ahead.
Best not play with fire, liable to get burned.
Okay. Okay. I lied. That's quite a lot of points, actually. We got harmony. We got, like, actually a good amount of harmony here. It'll get them the pass, but it won't get them that last say, because I'm just going to go in and play whatever. If they have a crime card, they're taking out Chameleon, I'm sure. If they have a Fist Tech, they're going to be taking out both. That's gross.
Slow, ain't ya?
Realistically, it's going to be hard for you to pass up, because what they're going to do is they're going to drill it, and then they're going to try and chip it, and I wouldn't pass that up. Personally, I feel like they've committed enough in the round, given, what was it, Siggy, Drill, Junior, like, it's a lot, you know? Told you. It's a lot. 51 points, they spit out 2 more. I feel like I can do this.
Your next move shall be your last.
And then on a pass, I'm willing to play the poison, because for what it's worth, it could be worse. But we'll see. So they're holding out on me. What's it come down to here? 57? 56. Oh yeah, 6. It's not a Zealot or the Flaming Rose, yeah. So if I take a poison here, we get rid of a 9. This brings them down. It's reasonable. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's still just worth. Let's see what that last card is, man. It's got to be a good one. They know that we have Treant. There we go. Just a blind bank. You know what, though? Look, if it's not something good, that's pretty good. Okay, what is the math? What is math? Should I just play? 63.46. You're spending there with the drill, are you not? You're doing something. Something with something. Maybe they're not. Okay, maybe they are. $20 points. Is 20 points worth leader? Worth leader to win on even? 20 points. I don't know. No, it's not. Because then we leave it to RNG, and I'm really bad at that game. But we committed scenario. So, 7. This should be 14, but I can't even argue. Syndicate's just not in a great place. 10, 9, 20 points. I don't think I'm going to do it. Watch we lose now. I still have Saskia. Let's go. That's a dry pass card. I don't think I should keep it. Sure. Maybe they try and bleed with Hemmelfart? Oh. Yeah, you know, the long round is actually something that I don't mind. I think we're in a favorable spot here. They have Professor, I'm sure. So Percival might just be waste. Unless we put it down same term as leader. Okay, we can keep that. We could dump that. We need please scenario. Oh wait, I played scenario round 1. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's cool. Here, we'll get it going here. All right, Saskia. That's so funny. If they have a bare knuckle brawler, they have 9 coin. They kind of wipe. They kind of wipe. Just not a lot of other things I want to play right now.
The eternal fire lights our way. You! Have you made your offering?
Again, not a lot of things I want to play. Boost lowest whenever you play, it's probably going to be this. She's relic though, so it's going to be this first. I guess, yeah. We don't care too much about harmony in this round. Let's just get cards on the board. You know? You know? Sheesh. All right, do we win these?
This positively reeks of heresy.
What about we? Okay, I got relic,
These are the words of scripture.
soldier, dryad. We're gonna be thinning out a chameleon, I guess, or it's a big or.
Yes, you. Have you made your
Just
offering?
we'll play this, I guess. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This probably is the most points.
Swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn.
Yo. They probably have... I was gonna think Philippa or Marilis, but it's pretty good too. The power creep on this is just nuts. All this setup, all this skill, and then it's 27 points.
Remove his cowl, then his ears.
Let's get rid of the spender, yeah. I think I like just taking the poison. So they have Jacques left, I'm sure of it. And they probably have Professor. I guess they're leaning a little bit more into the Firesworn, though. That payoff was actually really good. All of a sudden, I'm kind of scared. I don't know, we get the poison off anyways. I don't think there's a need to worry at this point. Even if it is Jacques Professor, I don't think there's even Jacques, because they would have... Well, you think you would have played Jacques earlier with all the Firesworn in deck, yeah. So if they don't have a spender, they're just in trouble. That's a lot of coin to waste. Me taking out Cobb is actually kind of nuts. Oh yeah, whoops. Guys, if you're playing ranked or you're just trying to be better than me, don't put this here, put that here, okay? We lost a point. Why would you play Jacques last? You get so many coins payoff with this card if you just play it first. It doesn't matter though, even with my misplay and then that misplay. Alright, we got Fruitsy Ysgith coming up here next, and guys, if you haven't seen the other video that I posted on my channel, you gotta go check out my Fruitsy Ysgith Golden Dekkar deck that I posted a couple weeks ago. I kinda got something bubbling a little bit. I've been seeing other creators putting out similar videos, a couple cards change, you know, a couple people playing it on the ladder. So, yeah. I don't know, maybe we started the trend. I'm taking credit for it. Unicorn Relics. Golden Dekkar Unicorn Relics. Point Slam. Hand looks pretty good, man. Not gonna lie. Alright, so this game here, guys, is for 2 subs on Twitch. So, we gotta win the game. Watch them have a pred dive. We gotta play around that. For sure. For sure. So, yeah. Saskia just tempos. I think it's Saskia and then Percival. And then that's fine. Here, let's just do what we gotta do. I'm trying to thin out so I can get all my cards. And then it's the lowest unit too, which... Damn.
I don't recall.
Here I thought I was doing something crazy. It could have been anything else, really. Watch. Don't do it! Okay, good. We gotta win this game. It's important. Oh, they're probably gonna have Toad. Wouldn't doubt it. So their objective is to slam down a couple pigs and pass. And I don't want that to happen. I feel like this deck could use a lock somewhere. But there's so many cards at 5 provisions that you want to play. It's tough, you know? That hurts. This is my deck so far. Card for card. Right? Did I take out Roach? I don't think I have Roach. I think I have Unicorns and Triss. We'll see. $32.16. Let's get some value out of this.
The fresh feathers are from hens.
Okay. we could start rolling this now. What a snipe. Okay. They just want me to win at this point.
It's a pity I can never finish.
I have a challenge for 20 gifted subs with the special deck you made next stream. I'm totally down. I like the human status that we have here. I'm gonna let that sit for now.
Livers awful deliciousness.
It's crucial not to lose your head.
So Witcher's gonna come out of the deck. We want Witcher to come out of the deck. So in order to make that happen, I gotta play the Chariot now. Did I just throw it? I just threw it. I lost a point.
Style. That's right. I like fighting with style. Too slow.
For the carryover. We're still in the race, guys. We're still in the race. I lost like a point or so, but we're still good. 2-4. We actually tempo with this play here, thankfully. I was kind of worried. We're playing for money right now, guys. It's a big deal. We gotta make this work. Holy crap. And then it's gonna slam jam tempo here. What if I just...
One arrow. That is all I need.
Of course you hit the one that I'm gonna poison out next turn. That's always how it works. Please don't be Siri. If they have Siri, it's bad. Okay, this is just like the not optimized version. Okay, so for example, what's left? This is not a beast. This is a beast. Machine. We could pull... We have a machine. Machine, Dryad, Dwarf, Beast. We're not pulling anything with the next Saskia, unfortunately. And I think because of that... Oh, and the fact that they consume the Roach, we just don't play. We can't play. So I'm just going to say, you know, the Thin was kind of nice. We got out some cards here. Good. They try and play the Siri in round 2, perhaps. At least they don't have the tempo of the Unicorns, which is really big for me. If I can go and pull Peller, it's going to be massive, right? Let's see. I think I have to try and roll through. This is good. All my stuff's good. I'm just going to play cheap bronze cards and get 15 points per turn now. I wouldn't be surprised if they have ghouls and they have succubus, right? They're going to be pulling back harmony engines. Or not succubus, incubus, right? Okay. That's just such a good removal for me. Good, good.
Why you still stand?
No Purify. I don't believe in Pellers. If no consumes either, why would you have another consume?
Garments are shackles that restrain our desires.
Good. And the fact that they're still ahead's crazy. That's going to be the Golden Dekkar play. They're going all in. Or Siri. Probably going to get... Watch. They're going to play Siri here and then have Golden Dekkar top deck. Oh. Okay, that's confident. Should I just play... I'm just going to jam leader, guys.
Embrace your newfound life, Scoia'tael.
There's no way you're 2-0ing me. Get out. This is my game.
Are you fucking kidding me? Catnip instead of crowns?
There's no way you're beating me in my own game. Just naturally, organically draw. Nice. Nice. Let's get that bag. Straight to the bag. We're getting paid today. Couple subs on the way. Let's go. Get your credit card ready.
Share the night, share the love.
You know what would be crazy is if they had like a verification and they played it. I just need to optimize my whole strat just to assume that they don't have one, but there's like a 5% chance that they do. Like maybe even like I would argue up to 20% chance that they have a verification. So I gotta start doing things. It's kind of scary actually. If I got no scenario payoff and they just did like another points line, we'd be dead. Yeah, a Crone's package. I just feel like there's, even though they are relics, I feel like there's just better options for relics. That's a big card. I don't even have to play it, but I'm going to. Alright, we have Knights coming up here next. Snow Moon with tier 1 to poor Effie. Oh, effing infantry. Yo, appreciate it. 2 subs for the last win. Awesome. All right, we gotta get some engines out there. We gotta get the whole movement package out there. We gotta get the poison package out there. There's a lot of things we gotta get out there. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Saskia is coming. Yeah. Wait. Here, we'll do we'll do this. We'll do that because I don't want to start spending things like call just to do that, you know? And then this can go away. Cuckoo Clock with the tier 1 Prime Gaming, thank you. Okay, Temple slow. We got a Temple on this. We got a Temple and Temple. Wow. Sucks that we're wasting points here though. What?
Art thou worthy?
Wow. Lady. Damn. I love her even more now. Shit, 13 points. Okay. Is that just... No, it's not a heat wave. We gotta be patient. Listen, I don't want to thin out... I do not want to thin out a chariot. So I'm actually going to... Well, maybe... Yeah, maybe we actually just play one from hand. Yeah, we're gonna have to take Heat Wave in this round probably, but I don't want to. Maybe we just do the whole poison thing. See if I can thin out a Dryad this turn, and then I'll work on the poison, right? There we go.
Not so little meaty, not so.
Wait.
First, you must learn to flash.
If you guys don't know, when the card Chameleon came out, I was the one who revealed this card. This was my very first card reveal. And a lot of people told me, personal friends and everything, that they shorted me and they gave me a crappy card. But then when the card was actually played, it was really good. So I'm glad it actually involves some strategy and it's actually an interesting card. Right? We did it. Let's see. We gotta remove this one. Oh wow. It's weird to see something like this in the deck. If they put these at 6 provisions, that whole archetype would kind of be bad. Just saying.
Your next move shall be your last.
You think we get out of the round at this point? Oh. That's on adrenaline too. Yeah. Okay. They played all their echoes and they just destroy in a long round. So what do I do? Okay. That's my answer. I guess we bleed. Give me, like... Shoot.
My eyes are up here.
Feels bad, but if they play scenario, I heat wave their scenario, so I'm kind of doing alright. We shorten the round a little bit. There we go. I can get away with playing the first one.
Best give up now.
Okay, hold on. We take this.
Fucking kidding me?
Hit that.
Instead of crowns?
We hit that. Let's get it out of the way. And then we just have to deal with their stupid Shield Maiden turn. The Knight Errants aren't very good in a short round. Shawnee?
Be glad.
Long live, etc., etc.
Do I have room? Yo. Shawnee feels so power crept. Imagine playing Shawnee to take back one of these guys. The deck's already kind of slow to get started. Yo.
Your spear, sir.
I can't. I know when I've overstayed. All right. I don't even have to heat wave your scenario. They're gonna take resilience, I'm sure of it. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Why would you not put the vitality on the card you're taking with you? Does it matter? It's 2 vitality, right? Maybe that's why. Okay, so they're starting off with an engine and extra points. What do we got? We need this. Good. I'm so dead. Mad Cayenne? That's definitely just something they got from Temple, right?
I gladly fight, but my fate for
I think we lose, and honestly, it feels pretty bad because this deck is far from optimized. They take their own ale and kill it. That's kind of cool.
Embrace your newfound life, spoiler.
Plus, this is guaranteed. Whereas this could heat a shield, but it's net 2. 4? I think I'm taking this.
a wee hint. Dunny jiggleless.
It all comes down to what they have next. I guess Erendite's a thing. Oh, of course you have that.
I could be your great-grandfather's great-grandfather.
Watch, they just reset the order. Of course I hit the shield. Let's hit that Cat Witcher here.
I prefer an elf.
And then they play Erendite. And we might win, because it's +2. They play Peller. Okay, we just stomp them. That's how it should be, really.